So I've had a lot of coffee. I had a triple shot medium peppermint latte, which is like one of my favorite things to drink ever, but now I'm super hyper. So you're gonna have really, really fast talking mumbly Sam, for which I apologize in advance. Hello everyone, it is Sam. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Today I'm here to share with you guys all of my favorites from the month of March because I like some stuff and I figured I might as well share them with you guys because who knows, you might like them too. That's a thing. So now let us jump into my March favorites. So the first thing I want to mention is my glasses. I did get new glasses this month and I'm a pretty big fan of them, I have to say. They're really nice and lightweight. But what I really like about them are the arms, if that will focus. It's like these little twisted metal and they almost look a little bit fantasy-esque, which I think is appropriate given that I'm a fantasy lover, so that worked out well. But I like them, plus it's great being able to see better because who knew that not wearing your glasses would make your eyes worse? Life lessons. I also got my hair redone. I think I mentioned that in one of my prior favorites videos of my hair, so I'm just gonna mention that my hair is another favorite thing. I got it redone again this month and she added some pink and more purple and covered more of my hair, and I really am a fan of how it turned out. I really am enjoying having colored hair, and getting your hair colored, I have to admit, is a little bit addicting. I really enjoy it though. I don't know if I will do it again or if I'll kind of let this fade out, because it's, you know, it's expensive, guys. Getting your hair colored is expensive, and I don't know how people do it all the time. So we shall see. But right now I'm really enjoying it. So I think it's kind of a fitting color scheme for spring. In terms of music, I have a new artist, that I have been enjoying this past month, and that is AJR. I have never heard of them before, but apparently they're kind of like a pop indie band, and they are brothers, and I quite enjoy them. John Bellion, who I listed a couple of months ago, is one of my favorite artists that I was enjoying. It still is. I love his work. But their style of music kind of reminds me a little bit of John Bellion stuff, so if you listen to his stuff, then I definitely think you'll like their stuff because it's kind of reminiscent of his work. But I've really been enjoying their album. It has some very like catchy songs, a little upbeat, and I don't know, I've never heard anybody talking about them, but Spotify recommended them and Spotify was spot on. See what I did there? Yeah. In terms of books, I have one book which I think everybody, if you followed my channel or Instagram or what have you, will know what's coming, and that of course was Assassin's Fate by Robin Hobb. I got this from the publisher. It's an advanced copy because the book doesn't come out until May, and I loved it. I'm a little bit sad because the entire Fits and the Fool story is over now, so I'm a little bit bittersweet about it, but I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't quite what I was expecting for the end. Didn't quite live up to my expectations, but it was still a fairly solid ending, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm very, very happy that I was able to receive this from the publisher very kindly and read the story, even if I am depressed that it's now all over. A few beauty items to share with you guys this month as well. I tried a few new things and that I found I quite enjoyed. I wanted to try a new eye primer because I had the Urban Decay primer potion for my eyes. It didn't really, I don't know, I wasn't that impressed with it. It didn't work quite as well as I was expecting, so I decided to go with something new this time, and I decided to try the Smooth. I got skills. I decided to try the Tarte Clean Slate 360 degree Creaseless 12-hour primer potion. I actually am pretty impressed with it. I've enjoyed it. It's not it's definitely better than the Urban Decay. It's still, for whatever reason, I have an issue with my eyelids getting a little bit oily and creasing through the middle of the day. This just still doesn't quite cut that out, but it is better than the Urban Decay. So I have enjoyed it, and I am happy I picked it up because it's definitely doing its job better than the Urban Decay one was. Next item I tried out this month was another Tarte item, and it was the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist, which works as like a setting spray as well as a primer. I used it as a setting spray. I was wanting to get a setting spray because I use a liquid foundation, and if you have ever worn liquid foundation, you will know that by the end of the day, your foundation starts to kind of, you know, not want to stay on your face. So I decided to try this. It's worked, it's done its job, and I'm quite impressed with it. I bought the travel size, so I'll probably end up buying the full size when this runs out. The next item is a face wash that I purchased from Sephora as well, and I'm extremely impressed with. I was using the Aveeno Clear Complexion Cleanser, but they changed the formula and it wasn't working as well as it used to, and so I decided to try this when I saw it at Sephora, and I'm glad I did because it's amazing. And it is the Fab First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This stuff is amazing. It is the only face wash I found that will completely remove all of my makeup and like just leave my face feeling super, super clean, and you don't need that much of it either. Like a little goes a long way. I also like that they use pretty much all natural ingredients. It's safe for sensitive skin, which I have, and they also don't test on animals. So I've been pretty impressed with their products. I actually cashed in some of my Sephora points because this month in March they had like a set of like travel sized different products from First Aid Beauty, and I really like their moisturizer as well, so I'll probably end up getting a full size thing of that. So basically I've just been pretty impressed with their products, and I'm glad I picked it up and tried it because it's worked like a charm. The last few items in this video are actually items I received from my family for my birthday, very kindly of them, so thank you family, you guys are amazing. But they pretty much turned into instant favorites of mine, so I'm going to share them anyway since I did get them in March. The first of those is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Part 2. They have like a second collection, a second volume to last year's collection, and this is their Skin Twinkle Volume 2 palette, which is basically a collection of highlighters that are absolutely gorgeous. Look at these babies. Look at those highlighters. I'm gonna glisten like a happy little unicorn, especially with the hair. I kind of am wearing it right now. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it shimmering on my cheekbone there, but I'm really impressed with these. They don't go on super heavy, which is what I was wanting. I didn't want something super heavily pigmented. I didn't want to look like a fairy, basically. I wanted to look like an elf. Yes, that's a thing. I imagine elves glisten. Anyway, I really like this palette, really enjoyed it. I'd say was kind of running out of my old highlighter, which was a Bobbi Brown one, and this one gives me a nice selection. So the next item I received I love so much. If you guys are kind of an audiophile like I am, like good quality sounding music is like super important. I like to listen to my music and I like to listen to it loud, and I want it to be nice and clear and crisp. I did have a pair of Bose Sound, I can't remember what they're called, the Bose Sound True or something like that. There's like the more inexpensive over the earphones, but if you've ever tried to use over the earphones with glasses, you'll know that it doesn't quite work. And so I wanted a new pair of earbuds, and so I decided to try the One More earbuds. These things are amazing. They blow Bose out of the water. They sound, I've never been impressed with Beats at all. I don't really like the sound quality of them. These definitely blow Beats by Dre out of the water. The One More ones are amazing. You can buy them from their website. They're the One More triple driver headphones. These things sound so nice. The quality that comes through these things is amazing. The bass is fantastic. Like, I don't know that much about music in terms of like sound engineering, but to me these things sound amazing. They look like this. They're these really super nice heavy duty metal. I got the kind that are like in the golden brownish color, like more like golden copper. And then it has, of course, the controls for volume and pause and mute, and it also has the microphones if you want to use it with your phone. And the cord is super nice and thick, and this part right here is fabric, so it'll like last a long time. And it comes in a super fancy little box. And inside, they give you so many different types of earbuds. It's like the type, in terms of sizes, which is great. Like, they give you all of these different sizes. I have on the 11mm silicone. They also have foam, but the silicone ones seem to hold in my ear the best, and they just stay put, and they're amazing, and I love them to bits. You also get a really nice little leather case to carry them in, which is great. It'll protect them when they're in my bag. So yeah, I've been super impressed with these earbuds. So if you're kind of looking for a new earbud headphone, if you're not quite impressed with yours, then I definitely highly recommend these because I have been super impressed with the quality. And the next thing I received that was one of my favorite things for my birthday. If you guys know, I'm a massive Zelda fan. I love Zelda. I've played pretty much every single one that has ever come out, and I love it so much, and I cannot wait to get my hands on Breath of the Wild. But ThinkGeek had a pajama Zelda set, and my parents very kindly got it for me, and I love it. The t-shirt looks like this. It's Link from Ocarina of Time, and he's young Link, and it just looks so cool. And then the pants are like these joggers, and it has the Triforce symbol on them, and they end in a little cuff. And they're super comfortable, and it's perfect right now for the weather kind of getting warmer, so like my winter pajamas are a little bit too warm. It's just like, oh, they're so comfortable, guys. I love these things so much. And the very last item I have to share with you guys, that's another favorite, it's another clothing item, and it is this bomber jacket that I got from Forever 21. It's like super comfortable. It's like a nice lightweight little rain slicker thing, and it's in a bomber style, which let me take it off so you guys can fully see it. But I've been super impressed with it. It was like $25. It's part of their Forever 21 Contemporary collection. But I really like it. It's really comfortable, and I like the color, which is like the sagey green, and it has a pocket on the side and a couple of pockets on the bottom here. So yeah, I like this thing. It's gonna be perfect for this weather where it's like you have to layer in spring, you know? Spring and fall in Oregon, you really have to layer because it's either gonna be freaking cold at the beginning of the day and then kind of warm in the afternoon. So layering is a must. All right guys, that's it for my super rambly March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it despite the fact that I'm jacked up on caffeine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a lovely April. Until next time, bye!